Bordon. Coach, if you would give us your thoughts, and then we'll field questions as I recognize.
They don't get easier. It's not getting easier as the week goes on. Thought we were a little tired offensively, but we did enough, and Martin held it together with our defense, and that's been our last 2 weeks. We've been able to do that, and we're still here to play another day, so we're real thankful for it.
Tom, you were real aggressive on the bases today. Was that basically a game like this where you got to win or you're going home, you try to make things happen?
We always try to make things happen. We just haven't had opportunities in the other games, but we definitely try to run. We're a running team, and we just got some opportunities to do it today.
Sean, can you just describe all three steals around the base? One at a time.
Sure. I got a steal sign from our coach when I was at first, and so that's, we just have to go on that. And then I guess once Moyo got out or flew out when I was on second, coach gave me the green light. It was basically go in any count, and basically wanted to get over there so we could put a sacrifice fly in play. So luckily I got a good jump on that. And then once I was at third, and they did an inside move, and went to first and picked Sean Harrell off. It's just kind of an instinct play. As soon as that ball gets to a fielder and they're kind of at a different angle or an awkward angle, that's when you're supposed to go. And so I took a chance, and luckily we ended up with the run.
So that wasn't a set play?
No, Sean, their guy did a nice job selling that 3-1 move. You see it done all the time, and Sean Moore got caught in it, but we ended up, working. It ended up becoming a first and third play, but it wasn't by design, no.
Have you ever stolen one?
When I was in Little League, I guess. Nothing recent, though.
Describe your slide there. Awfully nice slide.
Yeah, I kind of saw the catcher come up the line a little bit, I guess towards, fair territory. And, just you try not to slide too many times and head first into home plate, but I think that was a point where you could do it. And so I tried to get wide and just basically stick my hand in under there, and, I got it in there.
Coach, can you talk about, moving Martin from the bullpen? You had an All-American closer, moving him up to the starting rotation. Now he's thrown 2 complete games.
We felt our shortcoming last year at the regional was our starting pitching, and we brought a lot of good guys in. Jason Nichols is one of them, and a few other guys. Brendan Matkowski was in, a new player in, and a host of other guys. But Martin can pitch, and if you can pitch, that's it don't matter where we put you. And he was up to the challenge. We started out very early with him out of the bullpen. And I thought it was a good move for him personally, and from a pitching standpoint. And then I thought it was, obviously a good move for the team because he's done the job as a starter, and we had guys that could fill in that late inning role with Brendan and Ryan Tabor and some other guys.
Well, your coach kind of answered the question I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you how you felt after 2 complete games this week, if you had been prepared for it all season, which he just answered. But did you know that you all are kind of nearing a record for complete games in a series between, a lot of you all the pitchers?
I have no idea.
No, that's a good thing. It's a good thing.
I guess our starters did a good job. Now we had a pretty intense fall and get us ready for winning the championship. So still on track, prepared ourselves for it, and I guess it just pays off kind of.
Coach, could you talk about the decision to start Paul, and then Paul talk about coming forward that summer?
Paul plays a lot against left-handed pitching a lot of times, and I just felt today, I figured Marty's going to give us a good outing, and I thought also we just need to do something different in our lineup, even though we scored 9 runs yesterday. Paul adds some speed to the lineup. He's fresh. It's been a long week. It's starting to wear on us, so the next game is just going to be a mental grind for us to get through it physically. And but Paul was a fresh guy off the bench, did a great job, and he's always going to defend real well. So there's not much. It's not a hard decision. It's just one of those, coaching decisions that Coach Mitchum actually talked to me at batting practice today, and I had some other ideas about what we were going to do with our DH position and third base, and he thought it was a good idea, and we went with it.
Martin, they came into the well, actually, yeah, Paul was wanted Paul to talk about that.
Paul,
Okay.
2 cents.
Go ahead and then we'll fill
It was
the
a double, just guessed off fastball, pretty good swing on it. I knew, he was going to try to get ahead. Or it was 1-0, and I knew he was going to try to come back with the fastball down the middle, jump on it.
Okay, then we'll go to Martin.
Martin, they came into the into today's game as the highest scoring team in the tournament. You shut them down in what, I want to say 4 hits or 3 hits or 5 hits. What kind of approach did you take against them? And obviously you didn't even know that they had scored a lot of runs coming in. Does that matter? I mean, does it matter who you're pitching against? Does your approach change?
No, I approach every team the same, no matter if they scored 1 run the whole season or 1,000. Like I didn't even know anything about San Diego, and I'm not going to change how I pitch very much. I try to figure out some betters along the game, see if they give something away and some weaknesses. But besides that, I approach every game the same way.
What was the ingredient, the formula for success against this particular team today?
Well, I started off doing what I always do. I mean, a lot of off-speed stuff. But they, just like San Diego had a pretty good approach, so I had to figure out a little bit. And I threw a lot more fastballs today. And luckily, I was able to control those today, and it worked.
Harold and then Tom, yes, sir.
Martin, can you talk about the transition going from the closer roles to being a starting pitcher?
Well, I started before in summer ball. I started some games, but pretty much, if you want to put it that way, I try to close 9 innings. So there's not really that much of a difference. I approach it, go inning by inning. I don't try to save anything. So.
Tom and then sir.
One more team.
Mike, could you talk about the 4-day wait to get another chance after throwing a complete game with a tough loss? And then most American athletes think 13 is an unlucky number. Why do you wear 13?
Well, I always had number 5 my whole life, pretty much. But when I came in at Georgia College, somebody already had that, so I had to pick a new one. And I think that was the only one that I had.
13 an unlucky number in Germany?
No.
And then talk about 4-day wait to get another chance to pitch.
Well, last week I had a 3-day rest, I think, so this time I actually had a day more. And after starting at San Diego, I knew I wanted the ball again, and I was hoping our team would give me the chance. And I prepared myself and did some running. And our trainer worked with me again and got me ready, obviously.
Sarah here and then Clark.
Sean and Coach, can you just talk about, are you going to make any adjustments when you face them again tomorrow, now that you've gone through the lineup and you've seen what they've done today? Is there any adjustment or anything different you're going to do for tomorrow's game?
No, we just hope to play better. I don't think that was our best offensive game. We left a lot of base runners on, and we just need to take care of ourselves. And that's been our approach all year. You hearing the guys, talking about preparation for teams. We try not to overcoach it. We try not to overanalyze another team. We think we have a good club, and we just try to do what we do and do it well. And if we do that well and someone beats us, then we got beat. But we feel like if we can just play better baseball tomorrow, I don't think we're going to change a whole lot.
This for any of the, or all 3 players, but yesterday both coach and I want to say it was Sean Ward said that momentum is probably one of the most important things in team sports. You guys coming into this now having won 3 in a row, and now both of you on the same, you got to win or you go home. Do you have the momentum and do you have the advantage now for this tomorrow? If you want to answer, Coach, you can too.
Yeah, I'll shoot. Like Sean said, momentum is key. And I feel like we do have momentum, but you have to approach, in tournament baseball, you have to approach each game as a separate entity. You can't focus on Saturday. Obviously that's a goal of ours, but I think there is momentum, but we try and harness it and keep it focused on one game at a time.
Do you have the advantage now, Coach?
No. I mean, the only thing I told the guys before the game is they're playing today to go to Saturday. We're not. We just had to play today, and now tomorrow we both get to play for Saturday. But momentum's as good as the starting pitcher tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes.
Thank you guys.